Welcome Primary 4. Salah Sharif is with you. Today we will talk about part 1 from lesson 4 in unit 1, which is called the importance of sunlight to living organisms. At first we should know that plant is the main source of food for man and most animals. Give me examples. This picture, this is a cow, okay? Cows feed on plants and many animals feed on plants. Birds feed on seeds, okay? So also birds feed on seeds. Humans eat some plants. We eat some plants, okay? So the plant is the main source of food for man and most animals, okay? If I ask you how does the plant make its food? How? By a process called photosynthesis process. Okay? Photosynthesis process. Okay. So plants make photosynthesis process to make its food. So again, how does the plant make its food? By photosynthesis process. Let's know the meaning or the definition of photosynthesis process. It's a biological process. Biological process takes place or happens in the green parts of a plant. In the green parts of the plant or in the leaves, because the leaves are green parts of the plant. Okay, why plants make photosynthesis process? To make its own food. To make its own food. So again, photosynthesis means a biological process that takes place in the green parts of a plant or in the leaves to make its own food. So plants can make its own food by photosynthesis process. And what is the meaning of photosynthesis process? Biological process. Biological process takes place in leaves to make its food. To make its food. Again, biological process. Biological process takes place in leaves to make its food. Okay, so biological process. Okay, photosynthesis is a biological process takes place or happens, okay, in the parts of the plant, in the green parts of a plant or in the leaf to make its own food. What does plants need to make photosynthesis process? Okay, plants need or use water and sunlight and carbon dioxide gas. So plants need what? Water, sunlight, carbon dioxide. Water, sunlight, carbon dioxide. Again, primary four: water, sunlight, carbon dioxide. So plants to make photosynthesis process, they need water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. Why? Why plants make the photosynthesis process? To make its own food. To make its own food. And its own food called starch. Called what? Starch. Okay? So from photosynthesis process, plants produce starch, and starch is the food of the plant. And from photosynthesis, plants produce also oxygen gas. So from photosynthesis process, plants produce oxygen gas and starch. Oxygen gas and starch. Oxygen and starch. What is the starch? The food of the plant. We can say starch or sugar or carbohydrate. Starch, sugar, carbohydrates. The same meaning. Okay. So again, what's meant by photosynthesis process? Biological process takes place in leaves to make its own food. To make its own food, okay? And plants need water, sunlight, carbon dioxide to make photosynthesis process, and the plants produce from photosynthesis process oxygen and starch, and the starch is the food of the plants. Okay, so again, green plants use what to make photosynthesis? Use sunlight, and sunlight absorbed by chloroplasts in green leaves. And of course, you know chloroplasts from the last lesson. This is a green plastid, okay? So chloroplasts or green plastic absorbed sunlight from the sun. Absorbed sunlight from the sun. Number two, plants need carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide absorbed by leaves from the air. And number three, water and mineral salts absorbed by roots from the soil. This is the soil, okay, and this is the roots of the plant. So the roots of the plant absorbed water and mineral salts, okay, from the soil. So again, sunlight absorbed by chloroplasts in green leaves, carbon dioxide gas absorbed by leaves from the air, and water and mineral salts absorbed by roots from the soil. Again, green plants produce what from photosynthesis? Produce oxygen gas and starch. Oxygen, starch. starch or sugar. What is the meaning of starch? The food of the plant, the plant's food. Okay, so this is the plant. Okay, plants need to make photosynthesis to make its own food. Huh? Plants need what? Sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and produce what? Oxygen and starch. Oxygen and starch. Okay, this is the picture of chloroplasts inside the leaves, and chloroplasts give the plant its green color. Give the plant its green color. Look at this picture. This is the roots. Okay, we said the roots absorbed the water and the mineral salts from the soil. So the plant roots transport or carry water and mineral salts from the soil and give it to the stem and leaves. So roots absorb the water and minerals from the soil and transport or carry the water and minerals from the soil to stem and to the leaves. Okay, here we have an activity. Okay, we have here uncovered plant pot. Okay, this is a plant, uncovered plant A, and this is plant B. This is covered plant pot with paper sack with narrow holes. Okay, this paper contains a hole. Okay, we have uncovered plant and covered plant, and we leave them a few days. After few days, we observe that the leaves of the plant A, that the uncovered plant, okay, are green and strong, okay, because this plant can absorb sunlight, but this covered plant can't absorb sunlight. So we observe after few days that the leaves of the plant B are yellow and weak. Okay, why? Because this plant B, okay, can't absorb sunlight. So we conclude from this activity that sunlight is necessary for plants to make photosynthesis. Again, we conclude that sunlight necessary for plants to make photosynthesis process. Okay, activity number 2. Here we have a boiling water and we have a green leaf. We have a green leaf. Put a green leaf, this is green leaf, in the boiling water and put the leaf in ethyl alcohol to remove the green color to the leaf of the leaf. So again, we put a green leaf in a boiling water. After that, we put the leaf in ethyl alcohol to remove the color, the green color of the leaf. And this is we bring it from the science lab. Okay, we observe that the color of the leaf will change from green to yellow, from green to yellow. Okay, and we take this yellow leaf and put some drop of iodine, and this is also we bring it from science lab. When we put iodine in the yellow leaf, the color of the leaf will change to blue, from yellow to blue, because of starch. So we conclude that plants form starch in photosynthesis process. Okay, so we conclude that plants form starch, okay, in photosynthesis process. Okay, if I ask you iodine solution, iodine is used to detect or discover that the presence of starch in plant leaf. Why we use iodine to detect the presence of starch in plant leaf? Because the iodine will give the blue color with the starch, like this activity here. When we put some iodine drops in the yellow leaf, the color of the leaf will change to blue. Okay, so we know that, okay, inside this paper there is a starch. So here we detect the presence of starch in plant leaf, because iodine will give the blue color when with the starch. This is yellow leaf and this is blue leaf. When I put a drop of iodine in the yellow leaf, it will turn into blue leaf. Okay, so I know that this is blue leaf contains starch. Contains what? Starch. In photosynthesis process, the green plants use what? Use carbon dioxide gas and produce or release oxygen. But in the respiration process of plants and animals, the oxygen gas is used and carbon dioxide is produced. So photosynthesis is the opposite of respiration. Here plants use carbon dioxide and release oxygen. In respiration, plants and animals and humans used oxygen and released or produced carbon dioxide. Okay, here so the ratio of oxygen gas and carbon dioxide constant is constant. Okay, so the ratio of oxygen gas and carbon dioxide is constant. Why? Because plants use carbon dioxide in photosynthesis and produce oxygen gas. So the ratio of oxygen gas and carbon dioxide is constant. Okay, thank you primary for listening. Miss Alexi was with you.